Hello everyone, FSG here, hope you're all doing well today. Thanks to the guys at Custom Modding, we are getting a very early look at the new 561R round baler and the A520R accumulator. Now, this mod has been on the radar for I think over 12 months now. They teased it at the end of FS22 and I think then decided to hold on to it because the launch of FS25 was so close that they would redo it for FS25, and they have, and it's finished, and I think it's being submitted to Giants very, very soon. But what a model this is. I think this is fantastic. I've been waiting for this for ages. I love the Krone Big Pack with the accumulator on the back, so to have a round bale version as well is awesome, and it looks superb. It really, really does. So again, Custom Modding, I think you could put them up there with the very, very best in terms of modelling for FS, and this is another example of that. So well finished, so much detail on it. It is glorious. I really, really like it, right down to the fire extinguisher there with the straps holding it on as well. Let's walk around this side, have a look again at the detail. It is beautiful. It really, really is. So, before we give it a run, I've hooked up with Dintz's upcoming 8R as well. So what a setup this makes. But before we jump in and give it a little bit of a run, let's jump into the shop and have a look at the options. So in the store here, of course, you're going to find this in round balers. So let's jump into there and scroll down to the bottom. And there it is, $57,500, euros or pounds, depending on what you're playing in. Let's grab the options. So there it is. It needs 125 horsepower to run, so you don't need a massive tractor for it. It will run at 10 miles an hour and will do 150 and 180 centimetre bales. So do bear that in mind, no 125s here. Got the option to choose the accumulator or not. We're going to say yes. You can have your round bale net, film binding, standard net, John Deere extra cover, or you can start it empty and load yourself. Let's go with extra cover. Silage additive tanks as well, if you want to get that little extra boost, and they sit on the front there, or when you're picking up your grass, still 10% for that. Now I've added the accumulator add-on extra, which does some stuff underneath, I think. Just removes that roller there. So we are set up good to go on that. So let's have a quick look at the accumulator as well. So the accumulator sits in the transport option. So if we double click on here, scroll down, find it in the middle here, i520R accumulator, just $7,000 for this one. And there it is. No options with this at all. It will hold 3 bales and it just clips to the back of the baler. So now I've bought both of these. Let's jump out. We'll hook them both up so you can see how that works, and then we'll jump back to the other one in the field. So there we go. So you can see them separately. We've got the accumulator here, and then you have the baler here without that roller at the bottom, so you can reverse up to the accumulator. To access your wrap, it's all sitting in there. You can obviously put the wrap next to the tractor and just fill it if you want to, or like we've done, pre-add it already. But let's just roll the tractor up to the front now. Let's just get it into position, and then we will hook up the accumulator so you can see how that works. There we go. We're not very straight here, but you can see you just get that trigger there as you get close to it, and you can clip it on like so. Now if I go to the menu here, you do have the option to go from travel position to operating position. There you go, that is operating position, and back to transport position there. Refill bale wrap, you see the option here to do that, and the R button. That is that done. Obviously you can add your silage additive as well, changing the bales using L as per normal, which is between 180 and 150, and automatic drop and all of those things are available to you as well. So with all of that done, there you go. I'll just open the covers as well so you can see inside. With all of that done, there's more of that detail. Look at the wonderful detail in this as well. Just so good. And there is your wrap at the back that we added in just before there, and again around this side, all the chains, all the hoses and everything in there as well. Fantastic. Wonderful detail. So, let's leave this one here. Let's go to the one in the field and give it a whirl. But here we are. It's like we planned it and had a combine in the field already waiting for us. Let us roll up to the start here and we will make some bales. So everything as per normal. Select the baler, hit the B button, spin it up, and you can see the belts rotating there with a white line going through them. Just giving off that sense of motion, which is nice. Let us then switch to the rear here and move that from travel position to working position. Let's turn automatic drop on as well, because that is quite helpful. And off we go. Probably should drop the pickup down as well, that would be sensible. And now off we go. We're picking up the straw, and you'll see when the first bale pops out what happens with the accumulator at the back. Now obviously we've seen this before on the big pack Crone baler, which has the accumulator for the 3 square bales, and now we have got it as an option for round bales as well. So let's just wait for this first bale to come out. I've got round bale helper on, so it does slow me down slightly as we get to the end, but there we go, first bale out, and there it is onto the accumulator. Now I have to say, I would have loved to see an animation there of it rolling out and being pushed to the side on the accumulator like we do see with the Crone Big Pack. There must be a reason why they've not done it. Maybe it's something to do with getting it to work every time and not being janky. So yeah, I was surprised to see that, but other than that it looks good on the accumulator there. And we'll get to the end of the row here. Let's just pick up that last 4%. Go down one of these rows to make it easy. This loaded up, and then we'll be able to, once we've got all 3 in, we will be able to do an unload for you as well. So there you go, bale number 2 again bounces over to the side, and let's grab the 3rd one. Here we go, we are close. Looks like we're going to get to the end of the row. There we go. Now, even though we have automatic drop turned off, it does not work for the accumulator, so I could keep going now and put the 4th bale in. But if we want to unload this, we need to hit the Y button. And also, I've got the tractor selected now, I'm pressing the Y button and it's not working, so you need to scroll to the accumulator, pressing the G button, and then press Y to unload them, and it rolls them off like that. Now, again, you can see we're on relatively flat ground there, and they roll quite far, and they don't really stay together. So again, if you're picking these up as a group of 3, and again, I'm not entirely sure how many bale pickup tools we've got that could grab 3 round bales at once anyway, they'd be pretty heavy, but they do roll quite a way, and they do kind of lose their kind of organised group status, especially on a hill. I mean, that was very flat, and you saw how far they rolled there. So let's do another 3 bales, and we'll come back. But there we go, we have all 3 bales back in here. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you end up with a 4th bale in the chamber as well. So if I just roll up to the top here, we might have to just scoot around to the next row. Yeah, we're pretty close, but we're not bang on. Let's spin around here. Yeah, I just wanted you to see, just in case you forget to unload your bales, this is what happens. So you get to 100%, like so. See, nowhere for it to go, so it just drops it on the floor there. Now, if we eject our 3 bales, there they go. Fold this back, look at them roll, it's crazy. As soon as it snaps back into place, it loads into the accumulator, so do bear that in mind as well. But it is a glorious looking baler, I really like it. And to be honest, that's that's all there is to it. It's just a fantastic bale. It works really well. Accumulator is a lovely addition. Nice alternative to just doing single bales all over your field, so it will absolutely help when you're trying to pick things up. It would definitely speed up your process for picking up bales across the field, because they're all going to be grouped into nice clumps of 3. So, there you go. Right, I'll just keep running with this because I'm having fun with it. But that is it. Coming soon to a mod hub near you. Of course, I've left all the information for custom modding in the description. Definitely go check them out. They do have a lot of free posts on their Patreon, so you don't have to fund them to get a lot of information out of them. Probably the best place to get information there, and Facebook. So I'll put a link to both of those in the description below, and go check them out. And this will be out in the not too distant future, I expect. That's all for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.